Hey boo, this is how you've changed since the person on your mind last saw you. With the Page of Swords and the Empress, I feel like you have learned a lot of hard lessons since you last were around this person. I feel like you've closed out a lot of cycles, you learned a lot about yourself. I feel like you've done some inner work, some healing to really address, maybe some painful experiences that you've been through or some old programming that you were dealing with, and now you really know your power. You know who you are. I feel like you are so sure of yourself nowadays compared to who you were at the time that this person was in your life or the last time that they saw you. I feel like your style has definitely changed, your aura has changed, you feel like more powerful, you have a bigger impact on people. I feel like you have gained respect of people since they've last saw you. Like, people feel inspired by you, people hype you up, people admire you more nowadays, and I think it's simply because you've really gotten to know yourself and who you are at your core, and that's why the people who are meant to gravitate towards you, you know? 111 on the timer. With the Five of Cups and the Queen of Pentacles, I feel like since the last time that you saw this person, you have grieved a lot. You've let go of a lot of disappointment and loss. 1, 2, 3 on the timer. This is like the energy of if you had like some major grief that you've dealt with the majority of your life. Well, you've started to work through that and you no longer carry that baggage and it's not as heavy. I feel like maybe you had a monkey on your back, which is a sign of addiction. So congratulations if you are sober or you've gotten over some kind of addiction. I definitely feel like, again, you are very rooted in yourself. You might be a little bit less emotional compared to who you were in the past, but it's because you are standing on business. You're focusing on what is stable and solid and minding your own business and not being so impacted by other people or other people's actions or non-actions. Next, we have the Moon and the Eight of Wands. So how you've changed since this person has last saw you is that you are way more private about what you're doing. You work in silence. Whatever you're doing, they have no clue what it is. 2 to 2 on the timer. Like, maybe you used to overshare a lot or shared a lot on social media, but now it's like people know bits and pieces, but they don't actually know what you're doing. They don't know what you're doing for work. They don't know what you've been working on, but they know that you've been doing something behind the scenes because they know who you are, obviously, from the past. But I do think that you are more secretive, and I also think that you've really have this depth about you. You're able to communicate this depth, and I think it's also because you've learned so many of these lessons. On the bottom of the deck, we have the Six of Wands. Yeah, you're more successful, you're more recognized, and you're more admired. If this resonated, please check out my channel or my page. Much love.